Hey guys, wanted to bring you another YouTube video. So there was actually a recent article, and actually with the pretty much NBA All-Star game and NHL Four Nations. Again, I'm not the biggest hockey fan, but started following more recently because of the Golden Knights, especially living out here, and then also I thought it was going to be more entertaining in that sense. But here's a quick breakdown. The headline was NBA All-Star Game ratings fall. Just like regular season, there's ratings falling, which is kind of surprising because how are they getting these big contracts with like Amazon and NBC coming up when ratings are really low? So viewership is down 13% from previous year. Now right here you can see this headline. Second least ever watch for an All-Star game. I used to watch the All-Star game. This was a new format again. They keep tweaking it. Why would we care for a product that the players don't even care for? So even Draymond Green said it's boring. Um, And so I agree, it's kind of boring. I'd rather not waste my time now on All-Star games. I used to watch the slam dunk competition or the three-point contest, but you know what? It's not as entertaining as it used to be. And like I said, I don't even watch a lot of regular season games because it's not like when I watch Jordan or back in the days where every regular season game was entertaining because they were competitive. And that's the issue with the All-Star game. It's not competitive. I don't know too many people that watch um, the NFL version of the All-Star game, the Pro Bowl, because it's not very entertaining. You're not hitting hard, you're not tackling. That's why now it's flag football. So I'm not surprised with these numbers. Right here, it's a complete waste of time. Right here, another headline. So, New York Post game ratings nearly match their worst ever. So, which makes sense. I'm not surprised with these numbers. And what's interesting, they started something new with the NHL because, well, it wasn't working for All Star. Pretty much any sport, All Stars games aren't really competitive or ain't worth watching. I think baseball try making it worth or make it meaningful in that sense. I think the reason why the NHL worked recently for this because they're seeing, you can see the headline, sees astonishing record viewership for four nations. Um, The NHL announces huge ratings in North America for Canada, US, and four nations. I think the reason, like I said, I didn't get to watch this because, and I definitely would have watched this to be honest, because based on the concept and everything, I think US pride is more than ever with what's going on with Trump and everything. And it's kind of ironic. I think the US Canada game is interesting because of Trump going back and forth, kind of joking with Canada could be the 51st state and stuff like that. Which I think there's been an invitation to Trump to go, just like he went to the Super Bowl. It will be interesting if he does go or not in regards to this. But I think the viewership is up because just like Miracle on Ice, we used to have that pride, and I think if you brought that same concept with what hockey's doing, I think you could do the same thing for All Star. There's a lot of global stars in the NBA. The question would be, I think I could guarantee the European players would try really hard. I think that's why I love watching the Olympics because now it is definitely a global sport. You got these different countries that could compete against the US, I think. So I don't see why they can't make up the world versus the US. I don't think the US would want to be embarrassed against the world in that sense because you see some of our top NBA players that actually go to the Olympics. So I think that would be very competitive. You're not facing against a country, but it's one world team against the US. And I think you got enough talent to compose the world versus the US in an all-star game. I think that's the way you should go. Or you could do the Four Nations concept. You probably have enough for, yeah, I would say you should make the four teams, obviously the US, and then the three other countries could be whatever amount of all-star players that you could make up in that one country. I think France might be up and coming because Wemby, I feel like we have maybe 7 or 8 French players. So don't quote me on that, but I think you do have some different parts of the country that has more than enough to represent in that sense. If not, you could probably put one international team or make different international teams or something like that. But I think that would push competition there. You would fix that problem. Let me know what you think. Do any of you guys watch either All-Star games in that sense? And if the NBA All-Star game could be fixed in any way, or is it going to be doom and gloom like the NFL Pro Bowl? Go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so, and together we can build a better tomorrow. Thanks.